Hello everybody. Hey, it's me, Ken Faulkner, back with more knives because I am pretty much addicted to these things. I love them. I think there's a lot of other people in that boat. I don't know if anybody understands why there's such an interest in these objects, these sharp cutting tools. I don't know. I don't really collect much of anything else to this level. I like EDC stuff, all kinds of things, but knives, for some reason, I can't get enough. Anyhow, FerraMonster. You've probably seen them. I've seen them. I definitely piqued my interest checking out the knives that they have. They look really, really cool, so I figured I'd pick one of these guys up. I've had it for like a week. I just haven't gotten around to doing the video yet. And you can see that monkey ape thing there, FerraMonster. It looks really cool. The nice box. Everything's very nice quality. Don't know a lot about this company other than, you know, I've seen it on a couple of other YouTube channels. But they do have good presentation. You got a really cool patch. That is really cool. Gotta find a place for that. Comes with that. Comes with a nice cloth. That's pretty typical, you know. And when you buy as many knives as I do, you really, I mean, I have actually a bag full of these things, and I really don't know what to do with them all. But it's still cool. That black, and everything's got that little subtle embossed sort of thing from the box. You know, it's very cool. Black looks cool. You got this card. This is nice because I don't even have to measure anything. I don't have to. I guess it doesn't have the weight, but it's not a very heavy knife. But all the material and specs on the titanium and everything, it's really you know, Aurora raised that's this version from them. They have a few different knives, but this is the one I liked, and it just kind of gave me this Shigurov. I can pronounce it in my head, but when I try to get it out of my mouth, I never can quite. Shigurov. You know what I'm talking about. FerraMonster. So some information here, maintenance, just typical stuff, more typical stuff, and then we got the pouch inside of the box. I don't know where these are made. I kind of tried to do some research. You know, usually USA made companies will just outright say it or have it on the knife itself, but I don't see anything on it, which makes me think it may be, you know, somewhere overseas. But they do have like free shipping in the United States, so I feel like there some USA aspect to the company. They may just have some stuff manufactured. You read about them, they talk about how they are an OEM, and they have machinists and a group of machinists and all this, and there's a great sounding story, but they really don't tell you where they come from. So that's the question mark. Not that I really care that much. I mean, I like USA made stuff for sure. Definitely for sure. But it's not something that I have to have. And there, oop, got a hair on it. All right, there we go. There it is. And speaking of machining, just look at that guy. That cool starburst pattern. So it's definitely got some workmanship here. I mean, no matter where it's made, there's a lot of quality put into and effort put into putting this together. It's got a nice pivot. There's nothing on here really just basic. It's a little bit above and beyond. So we got a frame lock. On the card you saw, in case you didn't see it, it's M390 steel, and obviously titanium that's anodized to a really cool kind of soft. I'm not big on the real bright color type stuff. Sometimes I am, but this is more my jam. More of a muted or a earth tone kind of look. Very nice look. Already seeing like aspects of the blade, how the grinds are done, the swedge, all very nice. Action, smooth, very smooth. Yeah, I'm very happy with this knife. It's in that $200 to $300. It's actually a little bit on the lower end. It's at $235. So you know, that's a good price range for me right now. As I've been climbing up the price range ladder, I've definitely spent more, definitely spent less, but I feel like this has got good quality. One thing that's really cool, and one reason you need these cloths for the fingerprint, so you can really see the grind lines. I want to get it to focus here, guys. There's horizontal grinds on this one. Most knives that you get nowadays, if they have grind lines on them, you know, and they're satin like this, they're going to be the belt satin, which looks really cool. But every once in a while, you get something like this, and you know that this was done by hand. I don't think, you know, normally you'll see the horizontal on the flat portion, because when they're machining it on a belt or something like that, they're flattening out with a tool generally that holds it up against and goes across, or up and down. I guess for horizontal it would be up and down because the belt's running this way. But then when you're working on your bevels, you tend to be this way, and the belt's perpendicular to the knife. So this has got the horizontal. If you can see that, hopefully it's coming through. Yeah, I just used a phone for my YouTube, but it's really cool. So this is like a hand sanded finish on here. So all these little levels of quality. The action is very smooth. It's only a flipper, but it's definitely smooth. And I'm more about just the overall look of the knife, not necessarily that it's a fidgeting monster or anything like that. But yeah, it's got that harpoon blade, and yeah, nice sound to the knife. Good size. So I mean, we did see it. I'll just go ahead and throw the old ruler up here. So we're talking about 3.5-inch blade. That's a great size for me. Handles at 4.5, great size. No place to choke up on the blade, but you don't need it with that size handle. Everything fits well. I like to have something like this where towards the end of where my index finger is, I got something that makes it, with a thumb and the index, a very tight lock-in on that grip. I do like that a lot. I feel like I have a lot of good control with this knife. And then you get up here with your finger, you get up here with your thumb, a lot of different options. Got some good jimping coming all the way around on the flipper tab for those that are concerned about that. It just makes it a little bit nicer. I don't think it makes or breaks, but it definitely is a nice, it's grabbing me all the way around. So yeah, you see that somebody has thought about the design and put effort into the making of this knife. And FerraMonster, I think from reading about them, they've been around for a while OEMing other people's knives, but now they're getting into making their own designs. So that seems to be what's going on with them. And they got a couple of good ones already out. If you can afford the price range, it's because it's a little bit higher. And maybe someday we'll find out where they're actually making this stuff. I don't know. But I'm definitely satisfied, and I'm happy I picked this one up. And I'm glad I was able to show it to you guys. I hope you guys are having a good day. It's early morning Saturday for me, so weekend's coming up. I'm in a good mood. And I'll be making some more videos this weekend, get them out this week, and because I've been buying knives, guys. I didn't make it to Blade Show West, but I'm making up for it. Probably not going to buy as many as I would have at Blade Show West, but I have quite a few and a range. I got some slip joints, some low cost ones, some more expensive ones. I got one that I've been wanting for a long time. I'm excited about that. So got a lot of cool stuff coming up. So keep an eye out, and I will see you on the next one.